Yeah. My microphone disconnected there. I was like, why do I suddenly have, like, no audio off of my thing? Also, let me know if the game is still too loud. It sounds too loud to me. I turn it down more. If there's only so much I can turn this game down. It's already at 4%. But I don't want it too low, you know? So, like, I do want you guys to be able to hear it, because, I mean, it's all voice acted and everything. This is probably one of my favorite games ever, though. Just like Riven, this was done during, like, the advent of FMVs, when, like, almost every game out there was being like they were taking like live actors and like recording scenes and stuff. It's really cool. See, now this is too quiet.
A puny contingent of their soldiers has been captured here on Kilrathi.
So these are the Kilrathi.
This incursion was an act of desperation. The hairless apes now flail about knowing that they are beaten. They have failed their race utterly. There will be no interrogation. Do what you will with them. Disintegration. Silence. My brethren, they are not warriors, but maggots.
Well then.
Only one of them is worthy of being treated as a warrior. The one they call Angel.
So yeah, let me know the volume levels. 'Cause I'm not even sure if this is good volume level.
If we were to offer coexistence with your kind, would you not accept it?
The Kilrathi do not coexist.
No. And now that the tide has turned in this war, your defiance is a pathetic and useless gesture.
You bore me, monsieur. Disintegrate me so I might join my comrades.
Disintegration is not for you. Your fate will be different. The human cannot appreciate the honor that I am about to bestow her. She is not only a great warrior, but her lair mate is the heart of the tiger.
Also, there's a little bit of stuttering for some reason. I really have no idea how to fix that. It's only like the CG parts, too. John Rhys-Davies. And Mark Hamill.
Jeez. Have we ever known anything like that, Paladin?
Not for a long time, laddie.
First the Tiger's Claw, now this.
Enough. You are not to blame for either.
Some would disagree. This is Colonel Christopher Blair. Report to Admiral Tallwin. The wreckage of the Concordia has been located on Vespus off the Mistral coast. Evaluation. Total loss.
You can't live your life for the approval of one man.
Any word from Angel?
None.
Is that the official line?
I know how much she means to you, Letty.
Wow, Zine. Wow. Also, you can see I have redone my hairstyle here for my avatar. Speaking of my avatar, is she actually working?
Did you see the victory?
Is there something wrong
Doesn't
with
seem
your
like
hearing,
she's...
Colonel?
Oh. Yeah, I know why.
No, sir. It's just that
The TCS Victory is a fine carrier
There we
with a
go.
long history of service to the Confederation.
When the microphone disconnected, it turned
Very
off
long
the...
history, sir. Ship assignments
synchronizing.
are open to debate, Colonel. Of course, I realize that the accommodations may not be what you're quite used to.
Well, sir, I didn't mean to suggest it.
The Victory will benefit greatly from having a wing commander of your stature and experience.
Thank you, sir. But can't we at least discuss the...
Now that we have the Kilrathi on the run in both the Gardel and Morpheus systems, I can afford to shift you to the Victory in Orsini. What I am trying to tell you, Colonel, is that things are looking up. The Confederation has been making some very positive strides. Dismissed.
Sir, about my request.
Yes. But it came as a bit of a surprise to me. As you know, Colonel Devereaux's status is on a need-to-know basis. Your shuttle is waiting.
Yes, sir.
So all of these scenes, though, are filmed on a green screen.
Losses in several densely populated sectors. Confederation spokespeople insist that humanity maintains the upper hand in its galactic struggle with the Kilrathi. However, our sources document a consistent underreporting of Kilrathi incursions, as well as civilian and industrial losses. There are even reports of Confed plans for a doomsday evacuation of Earth, replanting the seeds of humanity in a distant galaxy. The question is, who would go? Who would be left behind? And most importantly, who is making these decisions?
Back in the days when we couldn't even think about the idea of widescreen being the standard. Nowadays, like, you wouldn't even think to see a tablet of that size. Everything is widescreen nowadays. Who knows what it'll be like in the future? Who knows, maybe in the 2200s it'll be different.
Welcome to the TCS Victory, Colonel.
Thank you, Captain.
Better known as Tin Can Sally.
And
It
Sally.
warms my heart to see you again, Colonel. But I must excuse myself now, as your duty here takes precedence over our catching up on old times.
Thank you, Hobbs. We'll talk later.
Yes, I know what you're thinking. She's no Concordia.
Concordia.
Neither's a Concordia anymore.
Yeah, terrible loss. My sympathies. However, you're in my home now. and I'll expect you to keep your feet every time you come in. I've been with the Victory most of my career. I was communications officer during a maiden voyage.
Well, sir, I'll admit I wasn't looking forward to the assignment, but now that I see you have a pilot as fine as Ragnar Hollis on your crew.
Hobbs?
Ragnar Hollis.
Yes, he's my second in command.
He's not flying?
At his request. I know all about his exploits with you, Colonel, but here no one will fly with a Kilrathi on his wing.
What about his exemplary record? That must stand for something.
It was his request.
Captain Eisen, I'm not going to tell you how to run your ship, but I am going to insist that Hobbs is reinstated to the flight roster immediately.
Well, that's admirable, Colonel, but who...
I will, sir. I'll fly with him. He's the best wingman I've ever had.
So a little bit of important information in regards to this game. Obviously, this is the third game in the series. It's Wing Commander 3 out of, 5. So when he mentioned the Tiger's Claw and the Concordia, it's because those were the two ships he was a part of before, both of which blew up while he was under their command. You'll notice that, he is a colonel, which is above captain, which is why he's like, I'm not going to tell you how to run your ship, but because Blair technically is superior to Eisen.
Lieutenant Rollins, comm exec, welcome aboard. You get the pep talk from the captain yet?
Something like that.
Well, the good news is it won't take too long to shower off the bullshit around here.
Captain Eisen seems to believe in his ship and his crew. And that kind of attitude's good for morale.
Yeah, well, you haven't been monitoring transmissions like I have. If you did, you'd jump sector in a nano.
Play along with him. This guy's a loon.
So there are some choices. They don't really play into anything, though.
Around. I suggest you stow it.
Oh, you'll be asking for another dose of paranoia from Radio Rollins real soon. You want the straight dope around here? You come to me. I'd even save your life.
There are a couple of choices that matter, but most of these, like, character interactions, they don't matter. So... Also, all cutscenes can be skipped, especially if you know how to. There's Cobra. She's cool, but she hates Kilrathi.
How about going around with me? Bet you a week's pay on one hand.
Thank you. No.
Like, Cobra doesn't just, like, dislike the Kilrathi. Like, she would be one of those people that would absolutely advocate for the mass genocide of their entire race. So, he's Vagabond. He's cool.
Welcome aboard, sir. You want to play a hand? Since you're the rookie on this boat, I'll let you call the game.
Not much for protocol, are you?
No, formalities tend to be forgotten when you spend most of your time just trying to survive. What little spare time we do have, we fill up with other things besides practicing our salutes.
Well, I guess you have to adapt to your surroundings.
Don't I know that? It's an art, really.
No wonder they call you Vagabond.
Been doing your homework, I see. Yeah, I've knocked around some.
And yet your combat file is surprisingly brief. What's with the big gaps in your bio?
Can I help it if Confed decides to blank my data?
He's got a point. What's he hiding? He's got a point. Sometimes HQ is as big a mystery to me as the enemy.
We got a lot of good people here, Colonel. Even those of us with incomplete bios. Just give us a chance.
Technically, you can also do all of the options if you really want to. Like, I could re-talk to him and get that same cutscene. However, once you've interacted with them once, if you, like, let's say I go to the berths here. And actually, let's go ahead and do a quick save. Game saved. But then I come back out of the berths, and because I've seen his cutscene, he's no longer there. So it really only counts like whatever the first thing you do as. So like if there's multiple options and like you do one, then you come back and you do another. Like if there's a point where there's a choice that matters, it'll only record like the first choice, as opposed to recording, you know, that you did both or whatever. So let's go back to the burst. We'll skip that cutscene as we've seen it. Look in the locker.
Hello, mon ami. I hope the fight goes well for you and all the others on the Concordia. I'm about to set up for a covert operation with Admiral Tolwyn, so I'm afraid we might be apart a little longer. But always remember, je t'aime. I love you.
So I was originally thinking, so that people could get the full story of doing all three games. Games 1 and 2 are practically unplayable though, so rip. Like, they are ridiculous how hard they are. Like, I couldn't even beat the first level of the first one. The CV-40 Victory. That's the name of the ship. I like this guy, Maniac over here. He's one of my favorites. Okay, yeah, it's just Maniac.
No, I don't have anything better to do. Okay, so
I like this guy.
Loop, locked
I hate this guy, but I love this
fired
guy.
Off a heat seeker, boom! Turned him into kitty litter. It was a... All right. Well, well. If it isn't the Colonel. I'm sorry. I couldn't make your welcoming party.
Well, I guess you had more pressing maneuvers to undertake, Maniac.
When duty calls, I'm there. Women like the smell of success.
You know, I'm surprised you haven't been blown out of the sky by now, Maniac. By friendly fire.
Some people appreciate my flying style. I do what's necessary to win, okay?
Okay.
Suppose you're still flying with one eye on the regs manual?
I don't take stupid risks.
Yeah, speaking of stupid, I also heard you put Hobbs back on the flight roster?
My. Word travels fast on this tub.
Never understood what you saw in that cat.
Simple. I need a wingman I can count on.
You can't trust someone who will kill their own kind.
Who I choose as my wingman is my prerogative. It's a privilege of rank.
I'll bet you stay up late nights just polishing it, huh?
No, as a matter of fact, I have majors who do that for me.
The difference in our rank is a formality. We both know who's better in the cockpit.
Yeah, we do.
Rip.
Let me tell you that story again. So,
I love Maniac. But I also hate him at the same time. He's that character that you just love to hate, and that's just great.
Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room immediately. Colonel Blair, report to the briefing room immediately.
Alright, so we've talked to everybody. So if you click an area and then you click exit left, it'll automatically skip everything and just take you right there, which is cool.
Welcome aboard, old friend.
You have to talk to Hobbs.
Fine and fit. Does this war agree with you?
Yeah, like a pair of busted wing flaps. But it's great to see you, buddy.
And how is the fine pilot, Comrade Angel?
I don't have a clue. I haven't heard from her in a while. She's on some damn covert op for Tolwyn. But hey, I got good news for you. I put you back on the fly roster.
But I
requested...
Never mind that. I want you with me on my first mission.
Well, there are many brave and noble pilots here.
Yeah. But when my life's on the line, I want a wingman I can trust.
I shall try not to disappoint you, old friend.
There you go. Had to click back into the game because I did a little bit of Yep, Hub's gone now. Oh yeah, I forgot that I can modify the audio right here. Here, let's turn down the music a tad bit, just because that really is like what's so loud. So that should let me put up the audio just a tad bit more. Hopefully it's not too loud. Let me know if things just seem a little loud. So here's the simulator. This is where you can kind of learn the controls of the game here. And we'll do a couple of the simulator missions just so that you can get a feel for everything. Oops, wrong button. Oh well. Lock onto the rocket. Let's speed forward. Now it is all keyboard controls. So, and vastly worse keyboard controls than, say, No Man's Sky or more modern space battle video games. Like, you can tell I'm really struggling to hit this guy here. Whoop! I guess that works.
Mission objectives accomplished.
I just slammed into him. Not exactly what I was supposed to do, but, you know, it works. Find outfight with wingmen, destroy enemy light fighters in return. So this time we actually have a wingman on our side, Toby.
What's your status?
Not even a scratch.
And this guy's just some random NPC that you never actually meet. He is, he's generic fighter pilot.
Time to see your vet, kitty.
Wrong button.
You pathetic descendant of monkeys.
Attack my target.
Oh, I didn't need to tell him to break an attack, actually. Shoot off the missile at this guy. Okay, I just slammed into that guy as well. Oh. Okay, veteran. Okay, that's fine. So there is, like, mouse and joystick controls. If you have a joystick, this game plays vastly better, but I don't. I have a controller.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Is not anywhere near as good. I got 0 kills on that one. Rendezvous with the transport and escort to jump point. So now we're using a Hellcat 5. It's a different ship.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
So we gotta fly over here. Gonna fly on over to the transport over here. And link our Confed IDs. See? Pilot linked. And there's the jump buoy. Now where is our transport? I'm assuming it's this guy. Yeah. So, no, I mean, this mission is pretty simple. It really is just escort this thing to the jump buoy. Now, the thing with transports is that they move very slowly. You'll notice. I'm only going about 100 kilometers per second right now. And I'm still kind of going a little bit faster than the transport is. I don't want to completely stop to let this transport kind of get ahead of me a little bit, so I can keep better track of it. There we go. So yeah, I'm going 100 kilometers per second and he's still, slower than me. So they don't go very fast. Now you don't have to go as slow as these guys when you're doing these transport missions, but it is easier to keep track of them when you're not, going at, 520 kilometers per second. Okay, we need to turn. You can also see, front view, left view, right view, rear view.
Initiating jump sequence.
Change jump sequence. There you go. What? What do you want, pup? Total kill 0, but there wasn't anything to kill. Rendezvous, transport, escort to jump point, and defend against enemy attacks. This time we have a wingman, probably Toby again. It's usually Toby. Yep, it's Toby. Yep, he's automatically braking and attacking. So you'll notice that these guys are already over here by the transport. The transport is doing all they can to fight. So the general idea is that you need to shoot at the green thing to hit them. If you shoot at the green thing, that will hit the target, so. But this is a really good way to learn the controls of the game, is by using the simulator before you even go on your first mission. You can autopilot to the next jump, to the next waypoint, but the game actually does allow you to fly there yourself. There they are. And now the Drolthi are, whoops. I mean, I guess that works. I have a giant crack on my cockpit because of that, but I guess that works. But I have a giant crack on my cockpit here because of that, but, you know. Supposedly I've taken no damage. I don't think that's right, considering. Yeah, the giant crack on my, my cockpit here. But it's fine, I guess. Trying to remember all the buttons. That's the nav. Okay, E. M switches your missiles around. G switches your guns. M switches your missiles. E drops the E button drops little beacons that you can use to avoid like missiles. You'll notice that on the right there's a thing that says lock. That if that's on, that means that a missile is coming at you. And missiles can usually one-shot you, so very good idea to, you know, use your beacons. Though you do have a limited supply of them. So very good to keep an eye on. So
Thanks for the escort, Colonel.
The escort, Colonel.
Initiating jump sequence.
Mission objectives accomplished.
There you go. Hey, I killed both of them. Navigate through asteroid field to within 1,000 meters of jump buoy, engaging enemy light and medium fighters this time. Oh boy, we got the big guy now. So this thing is the Thunderbolt. This is one of the medium fighters. This thing is stupidly powerful, but it's also stupidly slow. Like, you'll see I took that guy out one shot, no problem. The nice thing about these ships is that they actually have a rear cannon. Come on, turn around. The Thunderbolt turns so slowly. Boom! Got him. Got him with a missile. If I hit the F4, you'll see that I have a little rear cannon. And that will automatically shoot if there's enemies directly behind you, which is nice. The Thunderbolt is one of the best ships. It's slow as heck, but it's one of the better ships.
Mission objectives accomplished.
It's nowhere near the best ship, though. Oh god, engage enemy corvette and destroy. I completely missed the navigate through asteroid field. Oh well. Engage enemy corvette and destroy. Oh god. Is this the longbow? Are we using the longbow this time? Yes, we are. That makes sense. So this is a heavy fighter. Nice thing about the longbow is that it is designed to fight these kinds of large ships. It has torpedoes. It's not really a fighter, it's more of a bomber. It's actually one of the weaker ships itself. Got him.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Took a couple of torpedoes, but I think the first one just missed because I was too far away. Oh no, Toby, right here. Toby is the simulator. That's funny. And that is engage enemy corvette with wingmen, lay mines for enemy transports and fighter cover jump in. Engage and destroy transports and fighters. The gauntlet. In 10 minutes, destroy as many enemy ships as possible. I think we've done enough simulations. Let's attend the actual mission briefing. This is where the actual gameplay comes
Colonel,
in.
Time to put that reputation of yours to the test. Confed intelligence tells us that the Kilrathi presence is growing here in the Orsini system. You and your wingmen are to fly routine patrol of these 3 zones, sweep the area of any hostiles you may encounter. Understood?
Completely, sir.
Excuse me.
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing. Hobbs, you're on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
Dr. Rachel?
Chief Tech Rachel Coriolis, welcome to the victory, Colonel. Heard you're flying with Hobbs on this one.
You got a problem with that, Chief?
No, sir, not at all. I think it's about time. That cat's one hell of a pilot. Here she is, one Hellcat 5. She's prepped, primed, loaded, locked, and ready to kick some ass.
Thanks. What about ordnance?
It's all taken care of. The captain downloads mission specs to me. I dope out the weapons requirements, so you're set to go.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
In the future, Colonel, you have the option of choosing your own weapons. Or you can trust my judgment and fly with my default loadout.
Never trust her default
loadout. I promise,
loadout.
Colonel, never to disappoint.
Never trust her default loadout. She gives you, like, the weakest, like, set of missiles and stuff. Every time. So never trust her default loadout. Also, I've never played this game without invincibility on, so we'll see how good I actually am at this game. I've never done it this way. Every time I've ever played this game, I've always had the invulnerability cheats turned on. Alright, so here we are in an actual ship, and you'll see that we have a little cockpit view. I can turn that off with F1, which is, honestly, it's way better. This is one thing that I didn't like about the original Wing Commander, the first 2 games, is that the cockpit view is teeny tiny. So it's really hard to, like, figure out where the enemy is and stuff. So now we've got 256,000 kilometers to go. And we're going at 420 of those per second. So it's going to take us a while to get there. Or, as you'll notice in the simulation, I can hit the A button and autopilot there. Which is nice. Lock on. Break and attack.
Engage an enemy now.
So That's what I was trying to do with Toby, but it automatically did that for me. With Toby, it automatically just engaged the enemy. Boom! Got him. Fired off a heat seeker. Boom! Turned him into kitty litter. That's what I did. Turned him into kitty litter. Alright, there's nothing here. At this nav point. Let's do another auto.
Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
Break and attack.
Break and attack.
Engage an enemy now.
Say goodnight,
taunt
kitty.
the enemies because it's fun. I don't know what killed him there. That was funny.
Mission
Boom.
objectives accomplished.
Got him. Hobbs did nothing that entire time.
Need clearance, TCS victory.
Excellent work, Colonel. I can see now that your reputation is well deserved.
There's a
Clear for
button.
landing, Colonel.
I don't know why, but you're always upside down whenever you come back to the victory. Like, literally always. So you can autopilot to land the ship. But I always like flying the ship in and landing. It's kind of fun. I used to have no idea how to do it, but it's not that hard. You just have to slow yourself down to below 100 kilometers a second.
Thanks, Chief.
So after every mission, one of the characters will come in and, be like, hey, good job, or whatever. If you get the chief, when she comes in and says, pretty slick flying, that means you did a good job, you didn't, run into any major issues. Sometimes she'll come in and she'll be like, hey, you barely survived. And that means that you did not do very well on that mission. Usually it means you failed some objective or you took a lot of damage. It's a good way to track. There are choices in the game where it's like, oh, at this point in the game there's actually you can do this and it'll do one, it'll take you down one path. Or you can do something else and it'll actually take you down a separate, game path.
Congratulations, old friend.
Yeah, just like old times, huh?
I must say, it certainly felt good to be back out there again.
Even if you didn't do anything?
My gratitude for your trust in me is endless.
Forget it, Hobbs. You're back where you belong now.
I'll probably use Hobbs every once in a while, but he won't be my main. He won't be my main wingman. So we can't go for a briefing yet because there's more characters we need to meet. I think it might just be one character. No, two characters. Vaquero and Cobra. I almost forgot about Cobra. I like him though. One of my favorites.
At ease, Lieutenant. Carry on.
Sorry, sir. It's Vaquero from the Celeste system. You can tell a lot about a system from its music, Some places it's all minor chords. Makes you just want to run out and do a suicide mission. But
but this is bright. Heats your blood, makes you want to live a long life.
Now, are you a pilot, Lieutenant, or a musician?
Oh, I'm a pilot, sir. A pretty good one, too. Check my kill scores.
He is.
But my family, they made guitars for many generations. I've got one that's almost 200 years old. The sound just keeps getting richer. Someday, I'm gonna open a cantina, bring in the best to play that guitar. Place for old fighter jacks like you and me.
Well, you better line up some other customers. Might not be many of us left.
Oh yeah, it'll be open to one and all. And me, I'll just sit back, gaze at the beautiful women, and listen to the music.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
It's a nice dream, Vaquero. Hang on to it.
You bet, sir. Some of these guys, they actually like the killing. Me, I'll just walk away when this is all over.
Right? And these guys, they like the killing. Hobbs, 0. Blair, 3. Really? 3? But I killed 4. There were 4 enemies in that mission. Whatever. There are literally 4 enemies in that mission. How'd I only get 3? Military knife.
It's time we talk, Lieutenant.
Ain't much to talk about, sir. You've flown with it, and you both got the job done.
If you're referring to Hobbs...
I can't fly with him, sir.
If you stay on this ship, you'll have to sooner or later.
Don't put me in a position of having to defend him. I won't do it.
Why?
Let's just say I'm hardwired that way. And nothing you do is gonna change that.
Look, I'll try and keep you two separate on offensive assignments.
I'm not asking for special favors.
We need every good pilot we've got, and just so you know, I'd trust Hobbs with my life.
That's your choice.
So yeah, she has some serious trauma regarding the Kilrathi, which, if you know her backstory, which we do find out later, you'll understand why. I did talk to everybody last time, so everybody's gone now. So now we can attend the briefing. The on-ship mission, the in-between missions, on-ship stuff is relatively small, unfortunately.
Let's get started, Colonel.
It'd be cool if there was a bit more of that.
One of our tracking stations report Kilrathi activity in these regions. I'd like you to run a patrol through there, sweep the areas. The station's sketchy. You might encounter some sort of Kilrathi cap ship. Go to it, Colonel.
Kilrathi cap
these
ship.
are the mission objectives.
So the mission objectives are always the same?
Oh, and one last thing.
But now we have everybody except these two. These two people are not with us right now. But yeah, now we can pick Vagabond, Vaquero, Maniac, Cobra, and Hobbs. And I like looking at each of their reactions to getting chosen. Vaquero just kind of stands there. Vagabond looks up. Hobbs kind of stands at attention. Cobra kind of looks at you, and then Maniac's just like, oh, I have this itch down here. I love him. He's so great. Good to Vaquero.
Vaquero. I like you on my wing for this one.
Vaquero's cool.
Dismissed, and good luck.
Vaquero and Cobra are honestly a couple of my favorite characters, and I want to use them while I have the ability. So, even though they mentioned a Kilrathi cap ship, she does not give you the one ship that's actually good against them for some reason. So, always go friend or foe missiles. Obviously, you know, this is the only one of these that you can take. But yeah, This is a really good mission to take the Thunderbolt. They give you the Hellcat, but it's actually better to take the Thunderbolt. Because there is a Kilrathi cap ship. And those are very difficult to deal with without torpedoes. There's the Thunderbolt though. Look how big those stairs are. I think I skipped this scene last mission on accident without even thinking about it. Which, I mean, you know, you really only need to watch them a couple of times to get a real grip of, like, what's going, you know, to know, like, oh, this is what's going on. Also, the other thing you can do is hit A to auto out of the victory. I don't know why you would need to, but they do give you that option. Oh, from here.
Got those in sight, sir.
Got those in sight, sir.
Break and attack.
Let's dance! I love him. On the land, let's dance! What? Goodbye. I was getting annoyed. I don't usually use missiles that much, but I was getting annoyed. This thing is so slow.
Break and attack.
Break and attack. You can see the Corvette over there. Or no. It's not a Corvette, it's a regular Kilrathi transport, I think. Maybe I didn't need the thing. I thought we were fighting a Corvette. Nope, just a transport. Hit T to switch my target to a different enemy.
Mission objectives accomplished.
So I destroyed all those, and those are the mission objectives, but there is still the transport. So let's prep our capship torpedo. And you can see Vaquero is going after it, so... Nope, I didn't even need the torpedo in the end. Ow! It blew up on me. Like, I was in the area when it blew up. I took a little damage.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Hey, score one for our side, Colonel. You're clear to land.
Also, I have tested. It is possible to blow up your ally ships, including, like, the Victory. I don't recommend it because, you know, you blow up the Victory and then, you know, you're that's it. That's the end of the game, basically. I always feel bad for that guy.
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
I always feel bad for that guy. The guy with the lights that has to stand here right as the ship's coming in. And it's like only like a couple feet away from basically hitting him. I just feel so bad for him. So I was like, man, I would hate that. Alright, good check and see if there's anybody to talk to. Yes, Rachel. Good. I definitely want to do this interaction. F-103 Excalibur.
Hey, Colonel.
Hey.
Pull up a chair.
Nice seat.
Let me know if I'm out of line here, but the word is there's a test pilot flying in on one of the new Excaliburs. Is that true?
Oh, Command doesn't tell me everything.
I hope it's true. I can't wait to get my hands dirty with one of those pups.
You really like your job, don't you?
I just hope the test pilot's not some priss who won't let me touch his equipment.
Oh, he is.
I gotta give it to you. You really get to the point.
Yeah, well, I never really cared much for gray areas. That's why I do what I do. Either an engine part works or it doesn't.
Shane's don't lie.
Not as much as people do, anyway.
Should be a little hard on people.
They gotta pass inspection, same as anything else. Of course, I got certain hours for that.
And do we keep this schedule posted, Chief? Do you?
Only for a select few, sir.
I like Rachel. This is also one of the very few chances you get to actually see Rachel outside of her work uniform. So, always nice to get a chance to see her. Wow, Rachel was the only thing. Okay. Moving on down then. You go ahead and save after every mission. Just in
Ready to
case.
get down to business?
Yes, sir.
Confed has a cargo ship loaded with med supplies that must be escorted to this jump point. Now, unfortunately, news of this shipment somehow leaked out. You will undoubtedly come under Kilrathi attack. Good luck, Colonel.
These are the mission objectives. Let's take Maniac.
Maniac, you're gonna be my wingman. Don't make me regret it. Dismissed.
I love that.
Good luck.
You're gonna be my wingman. Don't make me regret it. Alright, so the Arrow unfortunately can only take image rec and heat seekers. I usually recommend the heat seekers over the image rec. But the Arrow's a good ship, so I'll take it. We haven't seen the Arrow one yet, so. They're all technically the same cutscene, but. But yeah, we've now used all three of the main ships. Thunderbolt, the Hellcat, and the Arrow. So, go ahead and get that Confed ID connected. Third ID confirmed. Autopilot linked. There's nobody here. Alright, on to next.
It's party time.
It's party time. So he will automatically break an attack without you telling him.
Break an attack.
Or maybe he won't.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
I could have sworn he did automatically, but I guess he won't. Watch and learn, Colonel, he says. Well, I'm going to blast the crap out of all the ships. Not today. Hey, he actually killed that guy. So that's good. He actually got one.
It's party time.
Break an attack.
That's a Corvette over there.
Colonel.
Oh, geez. See, I didn't bring the Thunderbolt this time. This could be a problem. Oh, never mind. We got it. Kind of surprised that missile worked. Now we've got to take care of this thing. And we don't have any torpedoes. Take the damage. See, this is what we needed the Thunderbolt for? Got it.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
You killed it. Pretty sure that was my missile that killed it, but okay. Whatever you say.
It's party time.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
Got him. Another wave of enemies. Boom. Did not mean to run into him. I really need to stop doing that. I mean, it works.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel. Initiating jump sequence.
Initiating
Thanks for
jump
the
sequence.
escort, Colonel.
Yeah.
Mission objectives accomplished.
You got it.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Always
I
up
guess
to
the
down.
Colonel's on a roll. You're clear to bring it on home.
Literally always upside down.
Lucky you made it back in one piece.
I took so much damage on that mission. So that's the other one. If you take a lot of damage like I did, you get that. Is there actually nobody out today? There she is. Finally can talk to Flint. My favorite character.
They call you Flint, right?
So you have looked at the flight roster.
Are you making a request, Lieutenant?
Sir, I come from a long line of fighter pilots. My brother, my father, his father before him. I guess you could say it's in my blood.
Your point being...
I know your record. I would have at least expected you to take a look at the victories. We've racked up our share of kills. We're not scrubs out here.
Nobody said you were.
Suppose you're afraid I'll peel off the first time we engage.
What about the 20th time? Or the 30th? Will you fatigue even a split second or get a twitchy finger? The wingman I fly with? I need guarantees.
Respectfully, sir, if you only fly when there are guarantees, you won't be flying much.
She has a point.
Tough luck on the boss
She
here.
has a point. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, I wouldn't presume to do your job for you, sir. I just work here.
I like her. Yeah, I like her a lot. So obviously that whole thing is about the fact that, you know, you've been on 3 missions now, and you haven't even, like, thought about putting her as your wingman. Granted, the reason for that is because she hasn't been available until just now, but the idea is that the game locks you away from using her until now, so that you can get that bit of dialogue. We'll take her next mission.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
I'm ready, sir.
Confed civilian transport ship is moving through the Orsini area. She's going to need an escort, especially since intel reports that Kilrathi are testing a new cloaked missile.
Oh God, this
Confed
one.
has codenamed these new weapons skippers because they apparently skip in and out of cloak every few seconds to maintain contact with their target. Now you can see them 1 second, then they're gone the next. There are a lot of civilian lives at stake here, girl.
I'll do my best, Captain.
I'm sure you will.
So after a few easy missions, now they're gonna give us a hard one.
Oh, and one last thing.
The skipper missile one.
Flint, I want you to be on my wing for this one.
And this one is not easy because the skipper missiles they blink in and out. Still recommending the arrow. This character looks like he was doing these kind of missions for the 20th time. So this is the 3rd game. And the whole idea is that you've been doing this for, I think the war's been going on now for like 30 years or something like that. The Confed Kilrathi War. And you've been there since like the beginning of the war. So yeah, your character has been doing this for a very long time. You started in the first Wing Commander game. You were on the ship the Tiger's Claw, and at the end of that game, it gets blown up by the Kilrathi. And then the second game, you're on the Concordia. And in that game, the Concordia gets blown up at the end. And so here you are at the end of the Confed Kilrathi War, where, you know, the Earth and the rest of the human Confederacy are extremely worn out from fighting the Kilrathi. The Kilrathi are like the Kilrathi aren't fighting Earth because of any like hatred for Earth or anything. They're just fighting Earth because they're a war race. war is just what they do. As soon as they're done with Earth, they'll move on to another race, kind of thing. So.
Bogies in sight.
Bogies in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
So we've really got to watch. I think there's a specific ship that shoots the Skipper missile. I don't remember. Like, I don't think this combat. I think it's the next fight where you have to worry about the Skipper missile. That said, it only takes one to destroy that transport. So once you notice the Skipper missile, you have to take it out. Luckily, the missile shows up as yellow on your radar when it's not cloaked. Unfortunately, it does blink in and out of cloak, so it's very easy to just completely miss it. One less Kilrathi. Oh, these guys. I think these guys are the ones that have it. These, the Kilrathi here. I think one of them has it. We really gotta watch for... Like, if there's ever a yellow dot on the radar there, you have to turn around and attack. Oh my god, Flint. You're too good. Okay. No Skipper missiles this time. You're not using a joystick? I don't have one. I have a controller, but the controller doesn't actually work for this game. So... if I had a joystick, I absolutely would. This game is way better if you're using a joystick. So.
Bogies in sight.
Oh, there it is.
Break and attack.
I think that Corvette might be the one that has it. Yeah, absolutely. Oh frick, I sees it. Somewhere around here. Notice that the missile has disappeared. There it is. Frick. Did I miss it? Or did I run into it? I think I might have ran into it. That, or it blinked. It blinked. I don't know if I got it. I'm gonna keep going. Oh! I ran into it. I ran smack into it. I blew up. I blew up. I ran smack into the missile. Wait, I don't think it's dead. It's somewhere. I blew up. That was great.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Alright, just hit F it automatically. So yeah, that Corvette there, that's the one that shoots the Skipper missile. As we saw. Let's Kilrathi. What? Just died. Oh my god, Flint, you are too good. That hurt. I got hit by the explosion of that ship. You can tell by my shields. Okay, that's just one of their beacons, I think. But I don't remember there being skipper missiles this early. You saved your allies. Heroic sacrifice. Yeah, she is. She's really good. Oh, autopilot engaged. Alright, we're gonna go straight towards the Corvette, since we know that's where the skipper missile is gonna come from. And hopefully...
break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Along the way, we'll see the skipper missile. There it is. I don't think I got it. I did not, for sure. Got it. Okay. We blew up the skipper missile. Luckily, there is only one. So we're all right there. Fighting Corvettes is not easy. When you don't have a torpedo to use. I should have brought a Thunderbolt for this one. I didn't realize there was going to be a Corvette in the mission. What? I'm taking so much damage.
I have failed my race.
One less Kilrathi.
Those guys are not easy. You can see I lost my shield generators on two sides there. So, I was taking some serious damage from that. Oh, that's Flint. Okay.
Bogey's in sight.
Bogey's in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
There are also mouse controls, which are way better than keyboard if you don't have a joystick. The problem is I actually don't know how to fight in the mouse controls. Ow! I rammed that guy on accident. I think I killed that one, because Flint didn't give her usual... Whenever one of your wingmen kills something, they always say something. I don't think it was her that killed that one. I think I just got a lucky shot.
Hey, good night, kitty.
Let's kill Kilrathi. Hit. Jump buoy, I assume, is the other one? Yeah. There you go. Don't you have missiles? Yeah, I have missiles. I have, I think, 8 missiles on this ship. The problem with the arrow is that it takes, like, you have to be really close to use the missiles on the arrow. And then you have to wait for them to lock on. See these red, like arrow things? Those are that's your missile lock. And until you have missile lock, you can't shoot any of your missiles. I was not getting missile lock on anything.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Good news, Colonel. As soon as you land, we're jumping to the Tomeo system, which is supposed to be kitty-free. And we got the cush job of assisting with the Excalibur test flights.
The Excalibur. Chief's not gonna be happy. I took so much damage.
You really took some hits out there.
Yeah. She's not happy. I took so much damage on that mission. Something too. The Tomeo system. There it is. The best ship in the game. And also the most obnoxious pilot in the entire game. I hate this guy so much.
Colonel, which way to the bridge? Contra's expecting my tech debriefing.
I caught some of the incoming radio, Major. How long have you carried that flash handle?
Since my first day at Academy. I don't think you should ever apologize for sporting a little style. That baby's still classified, folks. Do you think you could keep your people at bay a while, Colonel?
Christopher Blair.
Ah, I read about you back when I was flying with training wheels. Is it true pilots don't get older, they just get better?
This kid's a smartass. Only the good ones. We'll see if anyone reads about you someday.
He's like, nuts. Oh yeah. Look at that thing. That is like the best freaking ship in the game. I love it so much. Also, despite the fact that you are very much not dressed in the flight outfit anymore, the game still registers as you just finished a mission, so you're still wearing the flight outfit. Is there somebody I need to talk to? Because I can't do the debriefing yet. I can't do the briefing yet. Gunnery control? Ah, yeah. This one. This scene. That's right, I remember.
They ought to shoot that kid, you ask me. At least strap him to one of my thrusters on the next mission.
I love this scene.
As usual, Maniac, your solution to the problem is brainless.
I love this scene.
Well, any chance I get, I'm up in the air. I mean, they're gonna have to pry my dead carcass out of the cockpit.
Oh, stop banging your chest. You're gonna bruise it. The Colonel will deal with him.
Oh, look, the Colonel is a spineless...
I wouldn't finish that sentence if I were you, Major.
We were just speculating on when the new pilot might pull his own weight.
They're right. Well, one way or another, we'll find out what Flash is made of. I guarantee you that.
Does he pat you like that?
Does he pat you like that? I love this. Like, this is one reason I love this game. I love the character interactions. They're so fun. I wish there was more of it. Yep, here we go. This is why we couldn't do the briefing.
I wish they wouldn't send me these Academy hotshots.
Youth and wisdom are rarely combined, Captain.
It's still your ship, Captain.
He answers only to Admiral Talwyn. Colonel, we're under attack. Launch all fighters. Red alert! Red alert! Launch all fighters! Launch all fighters! This is not a drill! This is not a drill!
Hey, Colonel's really giving out the zingers one after another. Oh yeah, he does that pretty much the whole game, which is great. This is why we couldn't do the briefing. Because, we're under attack. And you can see that in that cutscene, they are rushing.
Somebody help me out here!
Help me out here! Hi, Weasel. How much for Weasel? Oh, I thought he died. I was about to turn away. Rip! So much damage. I keep just smashing into these guys for no good reason. I mean, let's be honest. Like, Mark Hamill was the perfect person to play Colonel Blair. He really was. Like, I don't think anybody could have done a better job at this role than he did. Meh. You need to adjust your speed for such dogfights. Yeah. That's the problem. Because I'm not adjusting my speed properly. I actually got missile lock on that guy for once. Uh-oh, Paktan. Well, never mind. I guess that was the only Paktan, unless there's more. Oh, no, there's more, okay. There's more Paktan and there's Kilrathi. So Paktan are the Kilrathi equivalent of the Thunderbolt. They're slow, but they hit hard, and they have rear guns. So unlike the other ships where I've been able to like tail these guys and shoot them, if I do this, see now I'm just getting shot at. It's like you don't want to be behind these guys because you will take big damage.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Whew!
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Looks like Tomeo ain't as peaceful as HQ thought, huh? Big surprise. You're clear to land. By the way, supposedly we got the best fighter in the galaxy and all it did was collect dust on the flight deck? Flashman just set out that firefight in the barracks.
Want to make sure we got that whole cutscene. Now watch this next cutscene. Now this next cutscene is pretty great. So Chief's gonna be like, you took so much damage. Oh no, there's no Chief interaction here. So we can't go to the debriefing yet, and there's a reason for that as well. There's 2 characters we need to talk to. Yep. Or at least there's 1 character.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm waking up now, sir.
Didn't you hear that Hamill alarm?
That woke me up for a minute.
We were under attack, for God's sakes!
My talents won't be wasted on your little skirmishes.
Yeah, well, people were dying out there, you son of a bitch.
It's a war. People die all the time.
You've never seen it, have you?
Seen what?
Never seen pilots, people you know, getting fried in their own cockpit.
I do my part for Confed.
I don't think I've ever met anyone as frightened as you.
You think what you want. I've got my orders.
Yeah. And you'll find refuge in that just as long as you can.
He's not happy. Hello, Ariel. And yeah, this is a really old game. It's like 30 years. Now we can talk to Rachel.
That Excalibur's one hell of a ship. But just like I figured, there's a real dick on the other end of the leash.
What, he's not letting you do your job?
These loving hands, I can tweak anything and make it run a little better.
Of course, and a little grease never hurt.
Maybe he doesn't need me now, but there's gonna come a time when he's flying a paste and glue special and then see what kind of servicing he gets. I bet you'd like to take her out for a shakedown spin. You know, if you swing by at the right time, you just might find the key in the ignition.
I'd love to fly that ship. It's been a long time since I've done any joyriding.
Well, then you owe it to yourself.
Aw, yeah. You might guess what that means for the next mission. Nope, nobody else to talk to, okay. But yeah, this is like some 30-year-old game. And maybe not 30-year, maybe like 20-year. Because I remember this game came out in I feel like the late 90s. So, but yeah, I love all the like live action scenes and everything.
Come in, Colonel. We have to move quickly on this. The only reason we aren't under attack right now is because the Kilrathi have bigger fish to fry. They've targeted Tamayo too. Their transports are already moving in. Now, if you and your wing can cut through the fighter cover, we might have a shot of destroying those transports. Now, we're gonna need a lot of firepower, and we're gonna need it fast. Scramble everybody. I want those flight decks empty.
Right away, sir.
I'm on to the one place that isn't corrupted by capitalism. Space! Right?
You'll never guess what's gassed up and ready to go.
Aw, yeah! There it is. Gonna go ahead with some friend or foe missiles. Unfortunately, you only get a chance to use this once. Early game. And then you don't get to use it at all again until the very end of the game. But I love the Excalibur. The Excalibur is the best ship in the game. Yeah, that's Mark Hamill.
Start to take off, Colonel.
Of course, nobody else gets the Excalibur. It's just you because you only have one. So, but we have Flint and Hobbs with us. They're using Thunderbolts. There's Tamayo too.
Break and attack.
The Vaktoth ships. Now watch how ridiculously powerful this thing is. First off, homing lasers. I just ran into that guy. I dispatched an enemy by running into them. The Hobbs is like, I killed that guy by running smack dab into him. Freaking homing lasers, though. Oh, the Corvette just died. Good job, Hobbs. Avenge me. I mean, I'll admit I do a lot of quotes that are from things I don't know or have ever played or things like that. So usually I see some YouTuber or something do some quote and I'm like, I like that. It's only after I like start quoting the YouTuber that I find out, oh, it's a quote from like a video game or a TV show. Or... Thank you, Hobbs.
Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
Break an attack.
Make an attack.
An enemy now.
This ship is so OP. It really is. Whoa. Get away!
Mission objective accomplished.
Taking a lot of damage from the explosions of the transports. Although it's funny that it counted mission objectives accomplished, despite the fact that there's still more transports. Wow. Look at my shields. I take a lot of front damage.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Woohoo! Now we know what that machine can really do. You're clear to land, Colonel.
Yeah! Legitimate test flight of the Excalibur for once.
Way out of line, Colonel.
Somebody had to step up to the plate, mister.
You think Confed wants some old man risking their state-of-the-art test vehicles, huh?
Where do you learn to spew all this crap? Doesn't the Academy teach kids to fly anymore?
Listen, old-timer, I don't have to take this from you. I think it's time to teach you a lesson. Meet me at the simulator at 0900 and we'll see who knows how to fly.
Time to teach this punk a
I'll teach this punk a lesson. Emperor, I failed you! That one I've played the game from, that quote, which is somewhat fitting from this game, from what I'm seeing right now. Yeah.
On one condition. If you lose, you put in for a transfer to combat pilot status. Aboard the Victory.
If that made you feel better. I'd ask you to shine my shoes if I win, but I like my shoes too much.
Is Captain Ison? Let me just do a quick save, because there is every chance I could lose this.
I guess you two are itching to go at each other.
Sir, I just got...
As a rule, I'm not too big on these needless displays of macho crap. You're taking a big risk morale-wise. And if you lose, you won't be too popular around here, so I'm gonna give you a word of advice, Colonel. Kick the little twerp's ass.
Yes, sir.
I love Ison. He's like, I have to look like I'm not, excited for this, but...
Okay, here we go. I promise I'll make this as quick as possible.
You say that.
You win, Colonel. I'll talk to Eisen first thing in the morning.
I accidentally slammed into him.
Guess we got ourselves another combat pilot. It's a whole nother thing fighting the Kilrathi out there.
Whoops. I slapped him on accident. That was nice. It's funny, all I had to do was just smack into him from the side and he dies. Colonel Christopher Blair is known as Killer for a reason. He not only kills the enemy, but he tends to kill all of our ships too. He needed a good beating, right?
Tell me this system continues to be worth reading. I fail to see it.
The natural resources are utterly depleted. It remains a source of slave labor, but the population has never been particularly malleable.
Slaves we have no shortage of. The Terrans want this system, they shall have it.
Nevertheless, my liege, I bristle at the thought of... They will call it... Oh, what is that strange word they have?
Surrender. No, it is not that. This system shall serve as a message to the apes. Since it is no longer of use to us, we shall render it useless to them as well. It was always, my liege, a wise choice.
Yeah, I think that's one reason I like this game so much, is that it is pretty similar to like Star Fox. I've always been big on these kind. Oh, hi, Flash.
Colonel, I'd like to apologize for some of the things I said.
Some?
Well, I still think I could have beat you 2 out of 3.
Care to go at it again?
Nah. From now on, I'll prove it to you out there. That is, if you figure I'm good enough to be your wingman.
You're on the roster. You'll get your shot, same as everyone.
Thank you.
So, interesting fact. The mission that we did earlier, I think it's the mission with the Tamao system, but I don't remember. If you do that, if you fail that mission by not destroying the transports, you actually skip all the way to the end of the game. Because there's a certain fight that occurs at the end of the game as a, like you fail the war kind of thing. And in that mission, the Kilrathi themselves basically take their biggest fleet and just straight up attack Earth. And in that, if you have, yeah, nice for speedrun strats. If you fail the mission there in the Tamao system, I think, you can actually skip to that fight, which that fight it's impossible to actually win. The whole point is that is a, like, fail condition. It's a game over battle, basically. But because he is on the victory at the time, he will join into that war in that fight because of that. It's the only that and beating him in the flight simulator is the only way to do a mission with him. So, but now he will be with us for the rest of the game because we beat him in the flight simulator. So, that's the actor for Maniac, just with his back turned. So we can't talk to him because it's not actually supposed to be Maniac, but it's the actor for Maniac.
Colonel, you know the Kilrathi may be using bioweapons here.
First I've heard of it.
Kilrathi has been preparing these kind of weapons for years. If they're not deployed here, they will be somewhere else.
Would you mind telling me how it is you know so much about the Kilrathi?
It doesn't matter if you believe me.
She knows something. Well, that's where you're wrong. It does matter. It's just that someday I'd like to get the rest of the story.
She knows a lot about the Kilrathi.
I flew here once. A lot of places to hide in this system. This your first time?
This is my home system. My father taught me everything he knew about flying here. He'd been planning to pass it all on to my brother, but Kilrathi had other plans.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Everyone's lost someone, right? They don't give you medals for it.
You haven't been back since? Well, which one was home?
That one. It was a beautiful world. Dark purple nights and burnt moons that chased each other across the sky. The insects would sing, different serenades depending on how close the moons were. Yeah. My brother and I would stay up listening. Do you remember the time before the war?
I don't let myself.
Sir, I have scores to settle here. I can't be on the sidelines for these engagements. I need to be part of what goes down.
Give her a shot, Flint. When you fly, are you gonna be my wingman or your brother's wingman?
I love the writing in this game. Like, seriously. I'm sure you guys can tell that I'm like really excited to be playing this. I have not played this in over like 15 years.
The Kilrathi intentions in this area remain unclear. While we continue to gather intelligence, your task will be to corral the cats wherever possible. We wish particularly to shut off their access to the populated planets and this asteroid field. Let's try to put these Kilrathi raiders out of business permanently.
Ready to go, sir.
I like that enthusiasm. Dismissed.
So,
but yeah, we'll bring Flash in with us.
Objectives.
And one last thing.
Flash, you're gonna be my wingman. Watch
and
learn. Dismissed, and good luck.
I love that he has different dialogue for each character. He always has something to say to each character, and I love it. Always friend or foe missiles. Friend or foe missiles are the best missiles.
Take off, Colonel.
Also, we're purposefully not taking Flint with us. Just so everybody knows. actually a special mission if you don't take Flint with you.
Look at what I see.
Break and attack.
Now watch this action.
Now watch this action. He's still just as cocky. Even without his, precious Excalibur. But I was the one that killed that, though. That was my missile. Literally, that was my missile that blew that up. What the heck? Seriously, game? But so in this game, there actually are missions that you can complete without completing the mission objectives. Whenever you do that, you get a failure, and it actually changes the story of the entire game. Also, let me know if it's too loud. I'm assuming not, since nobody's mentioned that it's too loud, but I figure, I better say something just in case. In case somebody's sitting here going like, it's a little loud, but should I mention that? Yes, please.
Break and attack.
If it's too loud, let me
watch
know.
this action.
Gotta fight these dark cats.
I have dishonored my clan!
Oh, frick, Straka. Remember how those missiles could skip in and out of cloak? Yeah, that's what these guys do.
Choke on that, movie bag.
The Straka can cloak. And it's actually these ships that took down the Tiger's Claw in the first game. Nobody would believe Colonel Blair that the Kilrathi had created a cloaking technology. And that they explain that in the second game, he actually gets demoted
Watch this action.
because of the fact that they think that he had something to do with it. With the destruction of the Tiger's Claw. That's why at the beginning of this game, when you find the Concordia's ruins, he's like, some would disagree. When Paladin's like, you're not to blame for either. For the destruction of either. And it's why he says, some would disagree. Oh crap. Freaking destroyer. If I had realized, I would have brought a torpedo. Alright, I'll let him handle the Kilrathi. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go after the destroyer, which is, Kilrathi cap ship, so lots and lots of lasers gonna shoot at me here in a minute. Lots and lots of lasers! This is why Thunder Foam missiles are good though, because they can do significant damage to these things. taking big damage. Freaking Rhys-Davies, get out of here. I'm taking big damage. Hang on. Everything is damaged. Everything is broken. Look at that. I have actually legitimately taken damage at this point. My afterburners are badly damaged. I'm gonna fight some Kilrathi for a moment. Frick. Chief is really gonna have a fit this time because I've taken so much damage. I've taken so much more damage than any other mission up until now. I am out of missiles. Take damage. You really need to use more missiles. You really need to use more missiles, he says. I think he hasn't noticed that I'm out of missiles. Okay, that was definitely my kill there, but okay. So you don't have any more. Yeah, this one only had 6 missiles. So, alright. Well, I've repaired my ship has repaired all of the actual damage it's taken. Now it's just the shield generators. I really wish I had known that there was this guy. I would have absolutely bought Thunderbolt.
Choke on that.
Yeah. You know what? I'm okay with that, Flash. You did good. I don't know how you didn't die fighting that.
Watch this action.
But you did good. Good job. Also, the other thing about using missiles is that they do have beacons. Oh my god. There he goes. So they have beacons, and their beacons, if they drop them, will deflect my missiles. So
look at what I see.
Break and attack.
Really,
now watch this action.
If I lose this one, I might reload to the previous save and take a Thunderbolt instead. That destroyer is going to be the bane of everything. Also, these Vaktoth also have rear guns, so that's fun. I need to, like, not be behind them, but also be behind them at the same time. Kind of like what I did just there. This game looks really interesting. Yeah, it is. It's a lot of fun. And there's like 30 missions, I think, total. I think. It might be more than that. Now, one thing is that I am playing on a lower difficulty. Frick. If I was playing on a higher difficulty, I would actually have to worry about them having missiles. So, I feel like I'm shouting during the points where we're like fighting multiple enemies. So I turned down the volume just slightly. I don't know if it'll be noticeable.
Break and attack.
But I did turn down the volume just slightly just now. I went from 8% to 5%. But yeah, this is a really fun game. Oh, I was not hitting my afterburners. Also, you can get a bad ending if you shoot your own wingman. So, if you're into, you know, games that have fun little like bad endings, this game has a few of them. Freaking Straka. What I see. Yep, this is where the destroyer is. I have 4 missiles left. That's also one reason I don't use a lot of missiles, because you are limited on missiles. And missiles actually are really best used when you really, need them. Missiles tend to not do a lot of damage to cap ships, but they are way better than trying to fly in and blast them yourself. So, I'm just gonna avoid the destroyer until we've killed everything else. Once everything else is dead, then I'll worry about going after him. But also, I did just hit this guy with a missile, and you saw that it didn't destroy the ship there. It only did shield damage. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games. This one and Myst, or I should say the Myst series in general. They're all really good games. And they all use this kind of, like, full motion, like, you know, live action video. The main difference, obviously, is that Myst is a puzzle game. This is a space dogfight game. Oh, frick. Taking damage from the back here. Had a guy on my tail that was doing big damage to me. When your screen starts shaking like that when you take damage, it's usually an indicator that you are taking physical damage as opposed to shield damage. Now if I was playing on a higher difficulty, all of these like enemies would be dodging way more. The fact that they just kind of let me, you know, fly directly behind them and shoot them is because I'm playing on a low difficulty setting. Speaking of which, if you hit the Alt-O while in flight, you can actually change the difficulty setting. If I really wanted to go all out, I could go all the way up to Nightmare, and yeah, that's it's very hard. It's very hard. Technically it's a cheat menu because you can see invulnerability is here. So, it's, you know, it's technically a cheat menu. So, yeah, it's a really good game. Like, you know, for anybody who's not played it, I would highly recommend. If you like things like, you know, Star Wars Rogue Squadron, or, you know, other, like, space, you know, flying, you know, spaceship flying, you know, dogfighting kind of, like, combat games like this. Like, this is, you know, yes, it's very difficult. This is a very old game. It's a very difficult game. You know, you're seeing me play it, and I have played and beaten this game at least 6 times. So I know a lot of what I'm doing. So, you know, I can tell you straight up that it is a very difficult game. But there are cheats if you hit Alt-0. And you can turn down the difficulty if you need. I'm playing on the 2nd difficulty level, as opposed to the 1st. The 1st is very, very easy though. The lowest difficulty setting, they don't even use beacons or anything. And most enemies will just get 2-shotted. Even with the, like, the basic weaponry. So. Oh geez, they got missiles. I don't think my beacon worked. That's the first missile I've seen. Oh, that's because this is a fire claw. Holy crap, I didn't even know. That was a fire claw. That's like that's one of the like leading ships of the like Darket fleet. So took a lot of back damage.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Feels great kicking some furry butt in this system. We're moving on to Laconda 4. Intel says the Kilrathi presence there has increased. Hey, sir, I'm getting reports that Flint was a little wild out there. She been picking up pointers from old Maniac, huh? At any rate, you're clear to land.
Yeah, Flint was a little wild out there, wasn't she? That said, technically all of the pilots do go out and fly. It's just whatever is your wingman on your mission. So, Flint did technically go out.
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Hey, we did good. We did good. I wonder what she would have said on the other mission where I died. Like, if I hadn't died on that mission, what would she have said? Because I took so much damage that mission. Hi, Vagabond.
You've been in these parts before, right? Word is the Kilrathi have let the system pretty dry over the years.
Laconda's always been hotly contested.
A few months ago, I heard stories about some backwater system the Kilrathi had under siege for months. But after they cleaned it out, they didn't just move on. They dusted it with some new biological weapon. The whole system supposedly a total biohazmat. Really ugly.
Really
no one can
ugly.
get near it. Rumor has it, Confed's quarantined that system. Nobody even talks about it.
There's nothing to worry about. He
Might be right. Didn't Cobra just literally tell us something about that?
Nothing the cats do surprises me anymore. But if we do our job right, we're not gonna have to worry about that kind of thing.
Cobra was just telling us about that in the last... before the last mission. Oh, and now our locker is closed, which means that we have a while before the next thing with that. Nobody here. Hi, Hobbs.
I used to raid these planets.
Yeah, I know.
It puzzles me, these reports that the Kilrathi are surrendering the system. Surrender. Though I know the word in your language, I still fail in truly grasping it. I cannot guess at all what my one-time comrades might do. And Kilrathi are most dangerous when they are unpredictable.
So this guy, Hobbs there, obviously he is a Kilrathi. He defected early on. I think some point during the first game, you encounter him and he defects to your side. But he basically realized, like, hey, we're the bad guys here. And so now he's trying to, fight against them. So.
Let's get started, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
We've still got more questions than answers on Kilrathi operations here. Some of the Kilrathi forces are pulling out, other elements are closing in on the Condor 4. Intel thinks they've got warheads tipped with a new kind of bioweapon capable of spreading an epidemic over the whole planet within minutes. If Intel's correct, the half-life for this virus is over 500 years. Colonel, we can't let a single warhead slip through and strike the planet. If the warhead's bio, the civilians of Wakanda 4 they'll die slow deaths from a ravaging disease, and all we'll be able to do is pull out of here as fast as we can. Good luck, son.
So, these are the mission objectives.
Oh. Notice a couple of people are missing. All of a sudden. Both Cobra and Flint here. Let's take Vagabond. We haven't taken him yet.
I want you as my wingman. Dismissed.
We haven't taken Vagabond. We took Vaquero. So, we've now taken everybody at least once, though. Except Cobra. I just realized. We haven't taken Cobra yet. Alright. Taking that Thunderbolt. Pretty imperative that we take the Thunderbolt, though, for this mission. Because there absolutely is a cap ship. And we will absolutely need that torpedo. Like, that's going to be one of the first things that we do, is we're going to blow up that cap ship. So... Oh yes, good catch. There's the Condor. I go ahead and switch to full guns here.
We got company.
Breaking attack.
Here we go.
Alright, I just gotta get close enough. Wait for it. Nailed that. Hang on. Figured we took a lot of front damage there. So there you can see where it says cap missile. And that's the bioweapon missile.
Mission objective accomplished.
Oh wow, they only got one off. Okay. Usually they get 3 or more. I took so much damage trying to go after that destroyer immediately, though. There's almost no point in locking onto the Straka, though, because they cloak. So if you don't blow up the cap missiles, you get a fail condition. Where the entire planet, I think it goes like orange or something like that. And you basically just have to get out of the system as fast as you possibly can. Because, you know, they're gonna just kill everybody that way.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Sir, they're gonna be naming babies after you on Locander 4.
Generate.
While you were out there, Intel did confirm that the Kilrathi warhead loadouts were biohazard in nature. You're clear. Oh, wait a minute, sir. Captain Ison's on the comm.
Oh my god, my radar. I took so much damage.
Colonel, we've got a situation in the lunar outreaches of Locander 4. Lieutenant Robin Peters has ignored our return to ship orders. She's gone renegade. Appears to be pursuing her own private war. Can you risk bringing her back?
I'm going after her, Captain.
Now, the problem is that we don't get a refill or a fix or anything. All the damage we took last time, we still have. And we have no wingman. So this could go very poorly.
Prepare to die.
Also, you guys may not be able to notice, but my controls are all screwed up because I've taken so much damage. Oh, there's a Corvette. Oh, jeez. Use my freaking cap weapon already. Do I want to kill the Corvette, or do I just want to move on? That's the real question. I've taken so much damage already, I don't even know if I can kill it. god, there's still more of them. Yeah, if you have the platform to show off games and stuff, it can be nice getting a chance to like show people, hey, here's some games that maybe you've never even heard of. And I know that like, oh, you know, I'm a really small Twitch streamer, which unfortunately means I have a very hard time getting the viewers to begin with. If I was bigger, it wouldn't matter what I play. But at the same time, like, I don't want to, like, do a bunch of stuff that's popular just to get a bunch of people, and then turn around and start playing what I actually enjoy. So I just kind of have to hope that even if I play games that nobody knows, maybe the people that do come in can help advertise or something and be like, hey, here's this really cool game you've probably never heard of. You definitely want to check it out. You know, here's this Twitch streamer that you've never heard of. Try checking them out, you know. Will it happen? I have no idea. I legitimately have no idea whether I will, you know, what I will ever get, and if I will ever be anybody important on the platform. Probably not. But one can hope.
My victory.
There's so many enemies. Hey, frick! That wasn't good. I'm gonna look at my shields here. Get wrecked. Or not. I love those beacons. Or decoys, or whatever you want to call them. Oh my god, how many ships are there? More literally just spawned in. Hang on. You do a barrel roll. I guess what, an aileron roll? Technically. As we went in a full circle there. Oh my god. Did these things just spawn until the Corvette is gone? Because I don't think I can kill that thing. It definitely wants to keep targeting. Ugh. I'm getting shot at from behind. Quick. I don't know if I shot that one or if I slammed into it, but doesn't matter much to me. It matters that I killed it. Sorry if I'm not looking at chat at the moment. This is a little intense, considering all the damage I've taken. Also, he just slammed into me just now, for sure. Come here, you. Look, I'm running low on afterburner fuel. We need to just die. He's probably gonna hit a decoy. Oh, no, he died. Oh my god! More of them! Oh, having the game systems. I mean, this is just on PC, so you can buy it online. You just gotta go to GOG.com. Trying to think these guys spawn endlessly until I kill that Corvette, which could be a problem, because I do not exactly have a lot in the way of firepower to fight something as powerful as that. Ugh, stop taking damage. Okay. They're all dead. Finally. This guy is 23,000 kilometers away. My afterburners are gone. I'm almost out of fuel there. Probably should just leave this. I'm really not going to be strong enough for this. Here. I'm gonna turn on the invulnerability just so that I can kill this thing. This guy would be very, very difficult otherwise. Wait, I just slammed right into it. I need to slow down quite a bit because these guys are very fast, very, very slow. Rick? Well, that works. I guess that works. Not exactly the best way to go about killing one of those, but, you know, slamming into it. You know, definitely dying. Really? Okay, then.
What's your status?
I'm fine.
I'm fine, Flint says. Okay, so we have a carrier over here. This is gonna be fun. So I'm being attacked from behind. Can I target this guy? Yeah, so that's a carrier, so that's gonna be fun. Also, great, I'm out of afterburners. I'm like, why am I not speeding up? I'm out of afterburner fuel. Well, okay, it's called a cruiser, but it's a carrier. It actually has ships in it. So the reason that both Flint and Cobra are missing from this mission is because A, Flint is out here. She's gone renegade. But also, if you don't go after Flint, Cobra does. So, Cobra is actually the person that goes after Flint. If you don't. Ah! Okay, these guys have come from behind. They came from behind. Oh my god, I've taken so much damage. And I have the invulnerability off, so I can't even take much more. There's how I look that up. Ah, thank you, Flint. Oh my god, it's so hard. Oh good, it lets me go right back here. Oh, and I'm like at full health too. Okay.
What's your status?
I'm fine.
Cool. It actually brought me back here with full health. Full health, full shield, full missiles. That's good. Oh my god. I guess dying in that situation wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, in that timeline, Colonel Christopher Blair is dead. But in this timeline, he's not. Which is fine. My clan! Hi, Darket. Thanks for that. I have full afterburners, too. I can actually get over here to fight. There are so many freaking beacons, decoys. Like, all those yellow dots are all decoys that people have dropped. So many missile decoys out there right now. Oh, that wasn't helpful. I mean, he did die, luckily, but that was not the greatest strategy. Got him. And the cruiser's gonna go down pretty soon. Let's doing some big damage here to this cruiser. At least she was. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this is the carrier. This is the cruiser. I see it. I see it now. Thought this was the carrier, but no. Oh my god, I ran into it. I blew up. Ah. The problem was that I literally just ran right into that guy. I smacked into his shield and it blew me up. That's the one thing that I'm not too fond of in this game, is that there are a lot of cap ships that they send at you pretty regularly, and they are ridiculously hard. I mean, they are literally, you know, freighters. So it kind of makes sense that they would be. But I think it would be kind of fun if No Man's Sky would add the ability to fight like the freighters in that game, because I mean, the biggest issue that I have with No Man's Sky right now is that I'm strong enough to basically disable the like all of the like Sentinel freighters, but then once you've disabled them, they just sit there. Oh, Flint over here, man. That guy's like, nope. Flint was just getting bombarded there. If you can take down the turrets on these cap ships, it does become a bit easier. But also good luck taking down the turrets on the cap ships. Because that requires you to get close enough to take down the turrets on the cap ships. Bam! Also, this side is weak. Maybe I can blast it a couple of times. Turret. Ugh. Holy crap, that was so much damage. There it goes. So much damage got dealt to it there. You can see it was all red. Like all but one side was red. We survived that time! Oh my god! Oh, she was using a longbow? Really? Oh my god. Why was I not using a longbow? Why did I not have access to the longbow for this mission? Come on, game. Freaking longbows. Where are we going? We're not going back to Victory? There we go.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Congratulations on roping her in, sir. First a whole planet and then a pilot? I'd give you a promotion if I could. You're cleared, Colonel.
Good grief. So difficult. That is one of the harder missions, though. It really is. Insert CD number 2! Oh my god, that's still in here? Wow. Riven didn't have these, so I assumed that these wouldn't pop up in this version, but nope. That's amazing. So this was 4 CDs. There were 4 CDs to this game. It is a huge game.
You might have died out there chasing after me.
I might have.
Like I
I might have.
No. That was my call to make.
Then I guess I should.
Oh, I only died 3 times.
I've never been very good at saying thank you.
Hey, you're welcome.
I want you to understand.
We don't fly suicide missions. We fight this war to live, not to die. You've got to fly with your head, Flint, not your heart.
You've never done that, sir. Fly with your heart.
The day I do that, I expect a stiff dressing down, mister. That's an order.
Sir, my father didn't read his children bedtime stories. He read to us from the regs manuals. I know there are certain actions necessary.
Give her a break. Ground her.
Ground her. It's like original FF7. Yeah, I guess. I never played the original, so...
If
I never played FF7 at all.
Private war, the Kilrathi triumph. Until further notice, you're grounded.
You're grounded. Just like, what? Until further notice, you're grounded. So, what? What? Jumping to the Black Main system. Oh yeah. The Black Main system.
A blitzkrieg Kilrathi assault has taken the lives of thousands.
Still buying the fantasy that we're winning the war?
Why the hard-on for the opposite take?
Because you'd have to be blind not to see that things are going bad and getting worse.
Excuse me?
In fact, we haven't had shore leave in months. In fact, all we do is move from one defensive mission to another. In fact, our entire force is constantly in retreat. Now, is that just my imagination, or is the entire war effort unraveling before our eyes?
Fact. We have a communications officer aboard with far too much time on his hands. Dangerously spreading fear, uncertainty, and doubt throughout the ship. From now on, mister, you spout your theories to anyone. I'll have you reassigned to waste for recycling.
He could do that too. He is a colonel. He is higher in position than the captain of the ship. So that's the fun part, is that he is higher in position than the captain. So wow. I've only gotten Flash and I have both only gotten 1 ace so far, which means you hit them and they immediately die. Like, it's a 1-hit. That's what an ace is. It's a 1-hit kill. Excuse me. Cobra, sitting here at 69. Heck yeah. I've got 100 kills since I got here, though. That's amazing. Check my locker. Oh yeah, new locker cutscene.
This forever?
Forever isn't long enough.
So yeah, that is his, you know. I don't know if they ever actually married. They might have been. But they were, you know, they were together. Whether or not they ever actually got married, I don't know for sure. There's Ison over there. We'll talk to him in a moment. Okay.
I don't know whether to thank you or curse you for making this splash on a permanent basis.
A little of both, I guess.
I wish I had more pilots like you, Colonel. Might make the war end sooner. I'm especially glad that you haven't let the victory cramp your style any.
Thank you, sir.
So that's a unique cutscene you only get if you got Flash on your thing. Got Flash into your team, obviously, so. Alright. Do a quick save.
Let's get started, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
Blackmane.
We've got a simple job ahead of us. We've got control of the sector base and jump point. The Kilrathi want that control. Let's keep them at bay, gentlemen. We can't give up ground here. Give it your best, Colonel. Dismissed.
So, these are the
mission objectives. And Flint is gone, because of course.
Cobra, I want you on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
And we'll take Cobra, because we haven't taken her yet. I'm good with that. Hellcat 5, Image Wreck is fine. Usually I go friend or foe, but I'm curious to see how much that is. So, the Leech is by far the most powerful missile you can get. But it's also the weakest. Like there's another missile that I could pick called the Leech. And the thing about that missile is that it's completely random how much damage it does. It can do ridiculous amounts of damage, or it can do, like, nothing. And it sucks. That's why I never use it. There's the Blackmane.
Break and attack.
Going after.
Oh, Ralphie over there. Okay. So the Blackmane is the Confed base that's here.
What's your status?
That's no problem, Colonel. That's the Blackmane. I wanted to insult the Dralthy.
Prepare to die.
Many shots. One kill. It's very difficult to get aces. You usually need missiles to do that. You can do it with the Excalibur, but it's very difficult to do it with any of the others. Oh my god. Stop it. Let me shoot you. Thank you. Good grief. Like, that guy was dodging every which way. I think if you land a direct hit on the green marker with full guns, I think you can usually get an ace that way. Oops. I keep taking so much damage. They keep running into them. Part of it is I'm not used to not being invulnerable. Usually I play this with invulnerability, but just like my Doom streams, even though I usually play Doom with God mode, I've been playing it without for the streams, because I guess, I don't know, I figure it's probably more interesting to watch when you can actually die. That's why I'm also not using invulnerability here. I mean, I have absolutely no issue using cheats in video games. I'm just gonna be straight up honest. So, in that regard, if people were like, yeah, you can use invulnerability, like, I would immediately just turn it on. Without even a second thought. But, I figured it's probably gonna be more interesting if there's, you know, challenge and possibility of death. But at the same time, like, part of me also thinks about, like, the whole, you know, you die, you have to redo things over and over again, and I'm always concerned about that, too. It's like, because that's not fun to watch when somebody's doing the same thing over and over again. So it's like, where's the defining point there, you know? Like, which is better, to use cheats so that you never have to do anything over and over again, or to not use cheat codes, but like, maybe your skill's not enough, so you end up having to use cheats or you end up like dying pretty regularly, you know? I mean, I know, probably the answer to that's probably like, well, clearly the answer is get good and show us your skills. But, oh, my radar is gone. Oh dear. I'm taking so, like, these Paktan are not easy at all. I mean, the main issue is obviously the rear guns make it difficult to hit them. But my radar is gone. I can't see nothing. Yep, I've got big yellow on the front damage there. Not surprised. I really need to focus on like hitting these Paktan from the sides instead of from the front, or from like directly in the back. But that's really hard not to end up behind your target. Like it's actually really hard to not end up behind your target regularly. And I just died. I was taking so much damage on the front there. I'm not surprised. Again, it's those Paktans. I'm not really sure what to do against the Paktans because of
break and attack.
Their ability to shoot you, from like behind. Like, there's got to be some strategy to it, and maybe, like, the strategy is I need a joystick. But, like, it's so hard not to end up directly behind an enemy. I mean, shoot them from behind works on most enemies, though. That was definitely my shot that killed that, but okay, game. Oh my god, die! I definitely don't profess to be good at this game, so... I'm decent at it. Doesn't mean I'm good at it. Looks like maybe everybody has left. The problem is that Twitch always says there's one viewer. Even when there's nobody. For some odd reason, once you get one viewer on Twitch, even if you have 0 viewers, it still registers one viewer. I don't know why that is. Ugh. At least that's my assumption, because I can't imagine going an entire stream with one viewer, and then when I finish a stream, it tells me that I have 0.2 viewers that stream. It's like, clearly, I had 0 for a lot, if I had 0.2. Twitch never showed me that I had 0 viewers at all during the stream. Despite that, it registered that I was at 0 viewers for the majority of the stream. It's like, why? Why don't you ever tell me how many viewers I actually have? Yeah. Your reputation is well deserved. My reputation for failing. What? Let's see if this missile will work. Got him. Or not. I guess that was her. Another thing that annoys me about it is, like, I can actually legitimately look at my stream chat, like look at the list of users, and it's like, oh, there's like 20 people here, and it's like, so why do I only have 1 viewer exactly? I'm so confused by that. Like, how can I look at my stream chat and see like 20 people are here, but then like clearly that's not the case? Oh, this is the blood mist? Holy crap. Oh, frick. Hi, blood mist. You're a big guy. Got him. That one counted as me. Thanks. I'm glad. Super glad, because like that's exciting actually. Super glad that I got to kill the boss dude.
Need your help, Colonel.
Need your help, Colonel. Frick! Oh my god. It's these Poctons, for real though. And it takes so long to get to them too, it's not even funny.
Enemy sighted.
Break and attack.
Going after.
There's so many enemies that you have to fight. Before that. I just wish that my weapons were as good as theirs. Like, look at, like Cobra and stuff. Like, they're able to just shoot constantly. Like, look at Cobra's shooting. She's just shooting constantly. Me, I have to like space out my shots because otherwise I use up all of my weapon energy. Same with the Kilrathi, they can do that too. They just shoot endlessly. Not me. I can't do that. Wasting a missile on this guy when both me and Cobra are on him. After playing freaking No Man's Sky so much, though, I'm really wishing I could figure out what buttons actually make you do things with the mouse, because I feel like this would be way easier with the mouse, as opposed to straight up keyboard controls. So I can definitely say No Man's Sky is way easier with mouse than just using keyboard. So got him. Do the aileron rolls. I really didn't want to use a missile on that guy, but whatever. I was like, you know what? I don't even care. I gotta kill Blood Mist when he comes in this time.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
Oh my god, Cobra, stop attacking my targets, please. Stop attacking my enemies. There's Blood Mist.
I hate easy targets.
People skills make me laugh. You leaf eater!
Then he splits off from the others to come after me. I think Cobra's here too, fighting this guy maybe. God dang. I'm glad that doesn't instantly kill you, but god dang.
Target destroyed.
I had a missile on me and I didn't even notice at first. I literally don't know how to not get behind these guys.
We need your help, Colonel.
Need your help, Colonel. Working on it. Trying not to die myself. Oh my god. Like, this guy is just, like, purposefully flying directly in front of me so that he can hit me with his rear guns. Like, I cannot avoid getting behind him. Oh my god, these stupid Procton. Like, I don't know what to do against these things. There's gotta be something and some strategy I'm not utilizing to take care of these things. Because I cannot, like, avoid getting behind these guys no matter what.
Break and attack.
Going after.
Going after. And my missiles clearly are not hitting them. They are high enough level enemies that they are deploying their decoys very, very regularly. See if I could just do that to the Procton. Or to Blood Mist. Or to both. That would be great. I really need to kill that boss. Or rather, I'd like to kill the boss dudes. Because it would be cool for me to be the one to get the kills.
You're going home in a box.
Sorry if I'm not saying much, I'm a little focused here. Got him. to die. Oh my god. You are being a pain. Oh, got that guy. Not exactly sure how, but I got him. Also, as far as I'm aware, the base cannot be destroyed. Black Main there. So even though they'll send like, oh, we're damaged, and oh, we need your help and stuff, it actually cannot be like legitimately destroyed. I know, I've tried to destroy them. Like, I have tried before to destroy them using the invincibility, but it doesn't work. Frickin'. Like, I need to figure out a new way to fight. It's like trying to just tail the enemy thing is obviously not working, especially not for like the lockdown. Alright, here we go. Need to go after Blood Mist again, because he's the hardest. Oh, she's going after Blood Mist too. See that? Yeah, bud. You know what? He's focused on Cobra. I went right behind him because he was focused on Cobra. Granted, unfortunately, Cobra was the one that got the kill. But his rear guns were focused on Cobra.
Need your help, Colonel.
I mean, you really don't, but
Mayday!
What?
Unable to reach mission objective.
What? So, I guess I'm correcting myself. I guess Blackmane can be destroyed. This is new. Never seen that happen. Even when I tried to blow it up. So that's interesting. That's a new one. I've never seen that, ever, in the whole history of playing this game. And I have let that happen. Like, I've let them go full force at Blackmane. And I've never, like, I've seen Blackmane go entirely red, and still it doesn't blow up. Maybe it was a difficulty setting. Or maybe it's part of the difficulty setting. They always played on like a lower difficulty.
They have dishonored my clan.
Like maybe at a certain, like maybe at the lowest difficulty, Blackmane can't be destroyed. But at anything higher, it has the ability to be. I'm almost curious what would have happened if I had not lost after that. Like if I hadn't purposefully like ejected and tried to actually win that fight.
What's your status? No problems, Colonel.
No problems, Colonel. You say that. But apparently those Paktan can just immediately annihilate you. Like, what the heck? Like, no wonder I'm getting wrecked by them. Because they can just immediately annihilate the freaking Blackmane base like that. Ugh. I mean, the Paktan are very strong units, so they're literally like the equivalent of the Thunderbolt. Which kind of serves as like a bomber unit. We got him. Oh my god, the Starcat.
They have dishonored my clan.
What's your status? No problems, Colonel.
No problems. And yet, here come the Paktan. Oh my god, this mission. I've literally never seen him die before. I've literally never seen the Blackmane base get destroyed before. And literally was not, like, I was 100% positive that was impossible. I guess not. You know what? I'm going after the Paktan instead. Because clearly, Cobra has Blood Mist.
Enemy target destroyed.
Good grief. Holy crap! You hear that? That's the damage that Blackmane is taking from these guys. Oh my god, what am I supposed to... How? These guys can just hit you from anywhere. I might have no choice but to turn on the invulnerability for this, because this is getting ridiculous.
Break and attack.
Going after.
I don't know what to do about this. Like, I can't kill these guys. I think before I go full invulnerability mode on them, I think I might try turning down the difficulty. Maybe something in that will allow me to kill them a little bit better or something. Like, I don't know what else to do. Alright, Cobra. We're way the heck over there fighting this guy. Not even gonna bother with the afterburners on this thing. Or maybe I will. I kind of figured you'd have killed it by now. There it goes. I have no problems playing on a lower difficulty. I've always played this game on a lower difficulty. Right? God dang these things. Why are none of them going after Cobra? Why are they all on me? Like, holy crap. I guess whatever one Cobra was fighting there was on her, but... Like, I had 3 on me there, it seemed like. I could not get away from them. Whoops. So ridiculous. Whoa. Almost slammed right into that guy. So I like that he tried to use a decoy on my missile, or on my lasers. Like, that doesn't even do anything. Decoy on lasers does nothing, so I'm a little confused why he tried that.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
No problems, Colonel. God, yeah. It really is just those stupid Paktan do so much damage. Apparently. Which is ridiculous. And I realize I'm not very good at this game, but I realized it was this hard on the second difficulty setting. Again, I've literally never seen the black main explode, so that's really odd. I've literally tried to blow it up. Just gonna try lowering the difficulty on the Paktons for a moment.
You're going home in a box.
What's your status?
I'm just fine, sir.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
No problems, Colonel. Why do you, like, almost immediately die when these things come in, Black Mane? Like, freaking seriously. That was considerably easier. Oh, frick! Oh, Bloodness is already dead.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Good grief. I had to turn difficulty all the way down, and then they just immediately died.
What's your status?
No problems, Colonel.
You know what? I'm okay with this. I don't even care anymore. I keep dying or almost dying. I'm turning difficulty
They're
down.
having a party in your honor down at the Black Main base, Colonel. You're clear to land.
I don't even care how much, like, more, how less difficult it is. Survivability is important. Those guys did go down way faster when I turned the difficulty down, though. Holy crap. Pretty slick flying?
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Pretty slick flying.
Thanks, Chief.
I'm like, pretty slick flying? Pretty slick flying. Hi, Rachel.
Colonel, can we chat off the record?
Don't we usually?
Yeah. It's one of the things that I like about you. And the fact that I like you is why I want to say this.
Go ahead.
You've got a look in your eyes that I've seen before. I had this fella see, and he went out one day and saw his wingman get fried. He started to blame himself, and no matter what I said or anybody else, it didn't matter. A few days after that, he took out a thunderbolt and just kept going. He hit a jump point just as the Kilrathi were coming through. There were a lot of fireworks. He might still be out there as far as I know. They never found him, not even a trace. And that look in your eyes is the same look that he had just before he went out on that mission. Do you want to talk about it?
She understands.
I had someone too. I keep having these nightmares. I can't get them out of my head. Maybe she ditched her craft in some neutral territory. Maybe she found out a way to sidestep the war entirely. But I kept thinking, one way or another, I'd hear. I haven't.
Hey, maybe my guy and your gal got together out there.
At least they'd be alive.
Yeah. But then I'd have to kill him when he came back.
I like Rachel, though. Oh, yes.
Well, if it isn't Loverboy himself. I saw you putting moves on everybody's favorite little grease monkey.
Jealous?
Oh, I don't think getting into her pants requires any high-risk maneuvering.
He's jealous. Well, just the fact that it takes maneuvering leaves you breathing my engine exhaust, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I've dated all you girls.
Maniac. They do a good job of really making you like, yeah, no, I don't like this guy. But also, I love him because you're not supposed to like him. So fun.
Listen up, Colonel. As usual, we have our work cut out for us.
This is probably going to be the last mission since
Now that we've
5:30.
broken the Kilrathi siege on the base, the supply ships can finally move in. We need to escort the incoming convoys and get them to the base without any deaths. That means a little housekeeping to clear the way. We're doing good. Let's keep it up.
Ready to go, sir.
I like that enthusiasm. Dismissed.
So, these are the...
Let's see.
Hobbs.
Let's bring Hobbs.
You're on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
Let's bring Hobbs with us. I haven't been bringing Hobbs with us lately. Thunderbolt, huh? I don't suppose I can... No, it's Arrow, Thunderbolt, or Hellcat. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't suppose I can do like a longbow or something. That's fine. I don't really wouldn't have wanted the Thunderbolt or the longbow anyway. So.
We need your help, Colonel.
Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
Breaking attack.
Engaging enemy now.
Dead. So much faster did they die. Hey, I think that one counted as an ace. Because usually that's what that dialogue means.
Enemy target destroyed.
Nice. Good job, Transport. Nice job again, Transport.
Target destroyed.
Now it's almost too easy. But I'd rather it be too easy than too difficult, so. If the little guys are easy, I'm perfectly fine with it. Something about these transports doesn't seem quite right. Whoop! There we go. There we go. That would be why. Because there's Straka. These transports are gone. Oh my god, Straka. Also, you might as well just not even bother locking onto those guys. The ability to just cloak instantly is like, nope. There you go. There you go. There it is. Frick. Thought I had him. I did not.
Spit it out, Terran. I am ready to engage.
Break and attack.
Could have sworn I told you to engage, but okay. Sorry there, Hobbs. Oh yeah, because I didn't tell him to engage. I remembered. I realize now. I definitely did not tell him to engage, and I realize why. Alright, we're just gonna leave that other transport that's, you know, also going to just blow up.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Colonel, or should I call you Houdini? You got a standing invite from Black Main Base to join them for steak and eggs now that they're able to unload those supply convoys. You're clear to land, sir.
Well, that mission was considerably easier, so maybe we have time for another one. I guess it depends on what's in between here. Nope. No conversation with Rachel at all. Interesting. Anybody? Nothing. There's nobody this time. There she is.
You made some nice moves on that last mission. Of course, one can only tell so much from aboard ship.
Look, I know it's been hard on you sitting on the sidelines.
You know, sometimes I hate myself because I actually feel lucky there is a war.
I know someone who feels that way. She lives to fight the good fight.
For me, it's the flying. I love the purity. Nothing holding me back.
Only pilots know that feeling.
Look, sir, what I've been trying to say is that I exist to do one thing, fly. I'm requesting reinstatement on the flight roster, sir. Cheerleading from down here is not my specialty.
Let the captain decide. Put her back on the rock. You know, you're right. What the hell took you so long?
Not all of us maneuver at warp speed, sir. Thank you, sir.
It's been long enough. She can, you know, come back on. We'll bring her back onto the roster at this point.
Ah, Colonel. Good call putting Flint back on the roster. We need every good pilot we can get. I think she's got her head back on straight. Well, let's get started. We've got a weapons convoy coming in. If we can get it through the blockade, the base will have a chance of defending itself. And we must protect this convoy at all costs. We've got a weapons convoy coming in.
Whoops.
If we can get it through...
So, these are...
They played that twice?
Flint, I want
Now the Flint's back on the roster. I can bring her with me. Another Thunderbolt mission. Okay. I'm usually okay with whatever ship they give me. Usually if they give you a Thunderbolt, it's because they're expecting something to show up. You know, some kind of cap ship or something. Not always, but I always feel safer taking the Thunderbolt when it's up because of the chance. Outfit ID confirmed.
Bogies in sight.
Ah!
Break and attack.
Sorthak. Yes, these guys. They're like mini Corvettes, basically. They probably would be difficult if I wasn't playing on the lowest difficulty setting. But yeah, they look like mini Corvettes because they are basically mini Corvettes. They are very difficult to kill normally on the other difficulty setting. They are very powerful, very heavy fighters. And Sorthak are one of the heavy fighters. probably equivalent to like the longbow. Oh my god, look at that. Yeah, these things. Hey, look at that. I can't even hit this guy all of a sudden for some reason. What the heck? Let's get Kilrathi. I could not hit that guy, no matter what I did. That was annoying.
Bogies in sight.
Breaking attack.
Taking it to him.
Oh good, Straka. That's what we need.
Enemy target destroyed.
Oh good. Oh my god. I remember why I upped the difficulty now. I forget your wingmen just destroy everything on the lowest difficulty setting. Like, you get so little chance to actually fight because they just destroy everything. When you gonna fight Star Fox?
Bogies in sight.
Breaking attack.
Taking it to him.
That's right. Wow!
You really nailed him.
You really nailed him. Right? I definitely did turn down the difficulty. That's a little obnoxious that the difficulty curve is that much between the two. Just gonna be honest. I would love to play on a difficulty setting kind of directly in between these two. Flint, be careful there. Don't shoot the transports. Good grief, lady. Flint was almost shooting the transports.
Thanks for the escort, Colonel.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Mission objectives accomplished. Yay! And here's Blackmane. You can just fly through here. Can't land or anything, but you can fly through here.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Blackmane says they can take it from here, Colonel. Our next stop is downtown Kilrathi, or something close to it. You're cleared to land.
Downtown Kilrathi. Something close to it. Indeed. We're going into Kilrathi space in the next mission. I should be being put on the offensive. Instead of going from one defensive position to another.
Good job, Colonel.
Thank you, sir.
Great mission.
Thanks.
Way to go, sir. Outstanding.
Nice. That means we got the good path. Basically, you completed a big mission that was really important. That, you know, and you did a really good job. The aerial system, Kilrathi space. Go ahead, talk to Rachel. We'll talk to everybody and then...
Not now, partner. All you jocks want to recon work so bad, now you got it, which means us grunts gotta bust our asses for you.
Going into a big mission here.
About time.
I don't recall ever seeing that before. That smile on your face? It looks good.
Oh, I can smell them, sir. Now that we're in their territory, all those Kilrathis waiting to die in my hands.
Well, being on the offensive seems to have brought you out of that shell of yours.
I didn't become a pilot just to babysit bases.
She's right. We're gonna kick some ass here.
Anything else? Vagabond.
Come on, try your luck, sir.
Don't I get to cut the deck at least?
You'd be surprised how many rookies just ante up and look shocked when they lose their first pot.
Well, they get what they deserve, then.
I hear we're going after a garrison.
I haven't been briefed.
It may not seem like it, but my wheels are always turning. I fly better when I know what the real objectives are. HQ's got a bad habit of labeling every target a military installation, even when they ain't. I like to be real sure.
He's worried about nothing. We're just pilots. He's worried about nothing.
Unfortunately, neither of these are good options.
We're just pilots. In this war, everything's military.
Not everything, sir.
Neither of those are good options, unfortunately. I always hate that one because there really isn't a good choice there. But it's whatever. Rollins.
For once, sir, we're actually taking it to the cats.
Well, what do you think, Lieutenant? Maybe we have a chance in this war after all?
Could be. But I wouldn't make plans for a victory party just yet.
That was a short one. Also, that thing there was one of the missions later in the game. The thing that was on the screen there. Alright, well, I turned up the difficulty at the end there because we did 2 missions in literally 5 minutes with that lower difficulty, so I upped it. Probably though, if we end up getting into another big fight with like the Paktan or something, I might end up lowering it again, just like for that. I think we'll attend the briefing and do the next mission next time, because it's almost 6 o'clock. So, but I hope that people enjoyed. This is a really fun game. I highly recommend it. It is available on GOG.com if you want to give it a try yourself. See if you can beat it before I do, thus avoid any further spoilers. But that said, feel free to subscribe. Check the video description down below for a link to the playlist where you can catch the other VODs as they come out. These were streamed live over at twitch.tv/Serene Inc. Feel free to come by, hang out with us, chat, etc. There's also a link down below for the Discord for my Discord server where you can come and hang out and stuff as well. And I'll see you guys next time. See you later.